Thank you very much, Saddam. Saddam ametupia chakula alafu ananiita kama. Because they called me for celebration. We are celebrating there with Waziri. Then Waziri wetu, Mheshimiwa Ababu Namwamba, my brother Saddam, kiongozi wenzetu, our senior, Mheshimiwa Birukero, mzee wa Saddam na familia yote na customers wote wa NextGen Mall. Salamu alaikum. Set hit. Asanteni sana. Mimi nimefurahi sana siku ya leo joining my brother Saddam in launching this huge facility. Na vile mumeona wakati tumeitwa hapa to dance, I did a lot of justice to the launch of today, kwa sababu leo ni siku ya celebrating fitness. Na wakati tuliitwa hapa na Waziri Saddam, I hope it was clear to everyone that I want the dance. I want to congratulate Saddam for this facility, which he has invested colossal amounts of money. Tumekuwa tukiongea na yeye across the entire process, and I know the investment in here at NextGen Mall, and especially in the facility itself, that is the NextGen Fitness Center, amejitolea kuwekeza pesa mingi sana kwa hii facility. Na kuona ni vizuri tukuje tu launch kirasmi. Hii ni kitu ya maana sana, na pia nashukuru waziri wetu for finding time to come today to spend time with us as we launch this facility. Ile nikitaka kusema ni mawili. First of all, on the side of sports, because fitness goes together with sports and also talents. Maybe nashukuru waziri na pia especially our boss the president, His Excellency William Ruto, kwa sababu kwa wakati huu Kenya itaweza kuwa ina host AFCON ile ambayo inakuja. Kwa hiyo kazi mzuri ambayo waziri wamefanya kiongozwa na rais wetu, tunapokeza nchi yetu. We also want to congratulate all the sportsmen and women of our country. Recently we have seen that Kenya has been able to fly its flag very high through our athletes. In all those exploits that they have done, all of them, without singling out any name, all of them who have made our country proud, we want to congratulate them na tuwaambie wakanyagie hapo. Kenya, kama kuna watu wanafanya marketing ya Kenya kwa njia ya juu zaidi, ni wanaspoti wetu. Na kwa hivyo mimi natoa ya kwamba ile tumekuja kufanya leo is not just a matter of reducing, sisi especially tunataka ku reduce weight na fitness peke yake. It also goes a long way into spurring one of the issues that really market our country, that is sports, and especially on the subsector of athletics. Hiyo ingine, hii facility vile mnajua sio NGO. Takuwa unakuja hapa lakini unalipa kitu. Kwa hivyo ni biashara. And I am one of the proponents of entrepreneurship, because I believe our country vile iko kwenda mbele, it will not be dependent and especially purely on the graduate that you are churning. It will be much more pivotal in regards to how many of these graduates, how many of this labor that we have in our country will transform itself into being entrepreneurs. And therefore today we are also here to celebrate entrepreneurship, to celebrate business, and to celebrate enterprise. And I say this because, as you know, mimi nimekuwa nikisaidia rais wetu na nchi yetu on the side of the budget. Our country was in a very bad situation a year ago on all the parameters, from inflation to debt levels, to all the parameters that we measure economy with. I'm not purporting to say that we are in a very good situation now. What I'm trying to say is that we have been able to avert catastrophes in our economy. Tumeona nchi yetu ya Kenya a year ago imekuwa at the same level na nchi kama majirani wetu hapa Afrika kama Ghana, tumekuwa kama Zambia a year ago, tumekuwa kama Sri Lanka, but kwa uongozi bora wa rais wetu, we have been able to weather the storm. Some of those countries have descended. A country like Zambia could not be able to service the loans. A country like Ghana crossed the red line. A country like Sri Lanka, we have seen economic chaos happening there. But our country, we have been able to stabilize the foundation of our economy. I know these are jargons, kwa sababu ile uchumi sisi tunafaa kuelewa ni pesa mfukoni na watu kuwa na chakula, but I am sure we have also all seen that through all those policies ambazo tumeweka, beyond stabilizing our economy, we are already spurring some sectors like agriculture. Tumeona ya kwamba tunatarajia a very bumper harvest and all the other issues around the economy, which I do not wish to belabor the point with. But I also want to say, because this is a good forum, that we are also investing a lot of money for education in our Kenya. Because about education is that which brings forth entrepreneurs like Saddam. We are also investing a lot of money in sports, as it will be brought forth by the Cabinet Secretary, who is here. We have also invested a lot of money in our country for miundo msingi. Kama barabara tumeweka 250 billion in 1 year. All this is geared to making Kenya a very good destination for business and to making Kenya a very friendly economy for doing business. Kwa sababu haya yote tunafanya kwa sababu tunataka wanabiashara wapate nafasi ya kufanya biashara kwa wepesi. So in a nutshell, I want to, because I can tell most of these people here who have been called by Saddam, majority are also in business. I want to encourage you as I close that through all those things that I've enumerated and the other issues around policy, we want a country that gives space to anyone who wants to make money. Anyone who can create value to be given an opportunity to create that value, to make money. It is in the process of making money that the economy grows. And lastly, just to qualify what I'm saying, it is usually said, kwa uchumi, kuna kitu tunaita unintended consequences. Where we say, kama leo hapa, natua tunakunywa maji, tunakunywa juice, tunakula kitu hapa na pale. It is not out of the generosity. Kwa hawa watu wanatupea chakula, ya kwamba tunashiba. Let me paraphrase. Economy, it does not grow because a butcher anataka to feed us with meat, or a hotelier wants us to be fed. The economy grows out of their selfish interest to make money. Out of the selfish interest to make money, Saddam around Egypt. Out of the interest, the butcher to sell us meat, then we eat meat in between as a byproduct. So we are making all the necessary policies and platform to make sure wewe kama mwanabiashara atukuwekei mzigo ya kukuza uchumi. Mzigo tunakuwekea ya wewe kutengeneza pesa. And in the process of making money, then the country grows. So I hope I have made I am clear without inputting a lot of jargon into it. Otherwise, I want to congratulate Saddam. I want to congratulate all the business people of this country, majority, some of whom are in our midst. Continue doing what you are doing. It is out of doing what you are doing that our country grows. It is out of doing what you are doing that jobs are created. It is out of doing what you are doing that value is created. And it is out of that that our country becomes better and strong. Asanteni sana, congratulations Saddam, and may God bless you.
Thank you, Chairman. Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, I have to recognize recognize the presence of the chairman of the MC, Chief of Staff, Chief Officer for Social Service, people is here. Well, I wish he came here and give some remarks, but then apologize. But she decided not to, which is fine. We give her a round of applause as recognize the president. So, I'm Saddam Mohammed, founder and CEO. I stand here today with immense gratitude. And I hear the anticipation of launching NextGen Gym. This was the conclusion for my milestone, but start of a big and long journey towards perseverance, dedication, and deep commitment for society and the well-being. So I would like to take this opportunity to recognize the presence of our respectful guest of honor, the CS for Sport and Youth Affairs, Ababu Namwamba. He's also in fitness. And I'm Budget for the led time to make this mission a success. We are really grateful. So why NextGen and why is NextGen different in area like first of all, we occupy an area of 2,800 square meters. That's by international standard, one of the biggest gyms. The second thing, we have the best equipment, something that's never been seen enough. So the most advanced and well-equipped fitness center. The third, we have an exclusive lady section. So you know our women, how our community is set up. Ladies have privacy. Many other ladies, normally prefer their wives to go and train. Nowadays we have seen many videos that go in round. We are the trainers. They are doing some trainers. Ladies. So we say we are going to schedule channels and we have professional trainers. And that's the second point. And the third is we have personalized trainers. Training to keep track of your training and your health record. Before you register, we keep track of your profile. We keep your profile, your age, body weight, body temperature, and everything. So that after 3 months, you know, people say like we are paying 7,000. So how are we sure like after 3 months, 6 months, like there's a progress? So we keep your profile, body weight, everything. So after 3 months, we call you again. We assess your body weight and everything, and the progress that you will intended to achieve. Definitely will give you the results that you intended or you are looking for. The fourth is we are a fitness center, we are not just a gym. So our physiotherapy section is coming up. We have an exercise, we have a nutrition team who guides you your nutrition and everything. So we want to take Kenya fitness level to the standard level. So in line with the government dreams and objectives. You know, we are known for racing. So actually, after this event, we go around, when we go for tour, we have the strongest man from Kenya, Mr. Marwa. He's just 30 kg from African record. So we also want to give him the venue, make sure his dream of becoming the strongest man in Africa and in the world is achieved. So for the fifth, choose NextGen is a fitness center where we support all the fitness and sport-related activities. And this is just the start. We have a section for, as when we go for tour, we have a section for jiu-jitsu, martial arts, and body conditioning, fitness, and everything, all in one package. Our package is 7,000 because of the community and where we are set up and decided. Elsewhere, people are charging more for less. So not only are we reducing the gap in terms of quality and equipment, but we are also making fitness affordable to all. So with that, I think I have to recognize a few people who have made this project a success. I have to give a special recognition to our fitness coordinator, Rahman Nganga, I'm sure he's somewhere, Ali Hamid, our contractor, Hari, Ali Ismail, who is also our part of the fitness team, Salem, the general manager, and my family member who's stood with me, and who have played a different role to make sure this project is a success. So I would like to take this chance to invite our Honourable Guests to come to the stage and have to give few remarks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nimefurahi sana kufika hapa kujiunga na Wakenya wahadi na Wakenya wengi kwenye hafla hii ambayo kwangu mimi ni kielelezo cha mambo mengi sana. Nianze na kutambua mzee wetu Alhaji Halif ambaye ni mzee wetu. Mzee, shukrani kwa kuwa hapa kutukaribisha. Nimtambue ndugu yangu na rafiki yangu wa dhati, Mheshimiwa ambaye vile vile ni mwenyekiti wa kamati ya bajeti kule bunge, kamati muhimu zaidi ambayo inaamua direction ambayo nchi inachukua. Jua nchi inategemea bajeti. Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro, na kutambua kama kiongozi kijana shupavu na vile vile kiongozi ambaye ameshikamana na yale anaendelea kati ya wananchi, na kwa sababu uko hapa jioni ya leo. Nataka kutambua ndugu yangu, rafiki yangu wa miaka mingi, zaidi ya miaka 20, Senator Bilo Kero, Kenya muungwana halisi. Huyu muungwana Bilo Kero ni mentor kwangu. Nasikia mtu akisema my mentor, my role model. Miaka mingi iliyopita, takriban miaka 20, Bilo Kero akiwa mbunge, akiwa mwenyekiti wa kamati ya fedha, Finance Committee kule bungeni. Mimi nikiwa kijana mchanga, nimetoka chuo kikuu, ninaanza safari ya kazi. Alinijenga sana huyu Senator Bilo Kero. Kwa hivyo kila ninapomwona mimi namheshimu sana, na ingawa nasema ati amestaafu, Kenya wenye hadhi kama Senator Kero na vile vile Mkenya ambaye maadili yake, his values, his principles is exactly what this country needs to move to the next level. So you can't retire. Tumekataa. Wewe utaendelea tukua na sisi. Utaendelea tukua na sisi, tusikupe kwa gumu la kupeleka Kenya mbele. Let me also recognize my brother Ibrahim, representing our governor from Mandera County, together with the chief officer that is responsible for special programs. It's very good to see that the home county of my brother Saddam is a family part of this celebration. Mfikishie gavana salamu zetu. Na Saddam, kama umesikia, gavana anasema anataka utamu wa hii investment uwe devolved all the way to Mandera County, so that the people of Mandera County can also feel the benefits. Ninawatambua nyote viongozi, mko hapa viongozi wengi. Mama, ninakutambua, pamoja na business leaders who are here. And I also know that Saddam's family is here, so then you also recognize your family and your staff, the people who are working with you. I am so impressed and I must applaud you for taking the bold, the brave, the revolutionary decision to hand this incredible first-class fitness center to the hands of a lady as a manager. You know, when the lady came here, I salute you, madam. When the lady came here to introduce herself as a manager, I said, wow, this one is really wired to the vision of President William Ruto, who believes in the leadership of women. And you can see how under President William Ruto, the highest number of female cabinet secretaries ever, the highest number of principal secretaries females ever, the highest number of female governors, and you can see how the female governors are doing. You can see Cecily Marire in Embo, you can see Susan Dehika in Nakuru, you can see a lot of women governors who are really demonstrating that what a man can do, a woman can do just a little bit better. So, hongera bwana Saddam. And of course, finally, I must pay homage to this young, brilliant, forward-looking, entrepreneurial 33-year-old. You know, at 33, people are still finding the compass of their life. People are still wondering what to do with their lives. You are now a mega investor. Let us give it up for this young man. You know, I first learned about this facility from my brother Ndindi. And Ndindi told me, you must come to this ceremony. It is a special ceremony, and he shared with me about your profile and the whole background of this. Nikamwambia mheshimiwa, ingawa nitakuwa nje ya mji, lakini nitafanya kila jitihada nitakuja. Said I'll come. And so first, mheshimiwa, nataka kukushukuru for making sure that I came to this ceremony. And I can see that you are one leader. The people of Kiharu are blessed to have you. Na hii Kiharu yenu investigate. Kiharu has a tendency to give Kenyans some very good things. Now it has given Kenya this very fine young man called Ndindi Nyoro. Don't you agree he's a fine leader? He is a fine leader. Thank you, Mheshimiwa, for connecting me with Saddam and for making sure that I came here. Saddam, mimi nimekuja hapa kukudhihirishia ya kwamba uwekezaji umefanya hapa uko in direct sync, yani ina resonate na ile bottom up economic empowerment agenda, ile tunaita BETA ama better, ambayo inaongozwa na Rais William Samoei Ruto. Kwa sababu nikikutizama wewe, kwanza ni bottom up kwa sababu ni kijana. Wewe ni bottom up kwa sababu unatoka county ambayo watu wanafikiria imesahaulika. Mandera, hata kuna siku hizo hiyo sehemu ya Kenya ilikuwa inaitwa Northern Frontier District. Yani zilikuwa zinaitwa outlying districts. You are demonstrating to the people of Kenya and the world that Mandera is Kenya, and Mandera can do great things as part of this great Republic of Kenya. But there's something else that has excited me about this investment, is that when you look at that better program, our better policy, the president and his government are very clear about building a whole economy around sports and the arts. You know, for far too long, we have looked at sports merely for entertainment. And sports is great entertainment. And Kenya is a great sporting nation. Hakuna siku inapita bila Wakenya kudhihirisha kwamba sisi ni mashujaa kwenye sports. Hata leo hii, uniruhusu kwanza nipongeze, kuna Wakenya wako kule nchini Latvia, mji unaitwa Riga. Wameenda kutuwakilisha kwa mashindano ya kwanza yanayoitwa World Athletics Road Running Championships. Mashindano ya kukimbia barabarani. And already Sebastian Kimaru ametushindia medali ya dhahabu katika half marathon. Beatrice Chebet ametushindia medali ya dhahabu vile vile half marathon ya kinadada. Teres Jepchirchir vile vile ametushindia medali ya dhahabu in 5 kilometer race. That happened today in Riga in Latvia in something that World Athletics was doing for the first time. But the people who have dominated that first edition of the World Athletics Road Running Championship are from Kenya. And that is what our sports people do. In fact, in the last 14 days, we have had incredible success stories. Our Malkia strikers, our girls in volleyball, conquered the whole of Africa to become Africa champions and qualify for the Paris Olympics. Our Shujaa team, the 7th rugby team, conquered the whole of Africa last week, qualifying for the Paris Olympics. And we can count so many other successes. Wiki iliyopita wale mlishuhudia hapa Nyayo Stadium, our football girls team, they are called Harambee Starlets. They did something like a Kenyan team has never done before. A Kenyan team, boy or girl, has never beaten a Cameroon team. But they beat Cameroon here and qualified for the next round of contesting the Women Africa Cup of Nations. So our sportsmen and women, our sporting brand, that is what markets this Kenya more than anything else. Kwa inafanya hata tunasahau mirengo yetu ya siasa, tunasahau ukabila yetu. When you see Faith Kipyegon smashing the world record, you're just proud to be Kenyan. When Harambee Starlets beat Cameroon here last week, I was going through Mtandao, you see, it doesn't matter whether you're Azimio or Kenya Kwanza, you're just happy. And you're cheering the girls. That is what sports does. It brings us together. That is why when you look at the manifesto of Kenya Kwanza, we call it the plan. And we have progressed the manifesto into a policy frame we call better bottom-up economic empowerment and transformation agenda. You see there is a very deliberate effort by this administration to build an economy around that sporting brand so that we have a whole value chain out of sporting activities. And I want to tell you, Saddam, today, I am so proud of you because you have plugged into that sporting value chain economic ecosystem. That is what you have done. Because what you have here is a place that will promote sports. It will also promote wellness. And we want to be a country that is both sporty and a well country, people who are well. And I want to assure you that we will promote this facility, listening to you give us the metrics, 2,800 square meters, equipment like we have never seen before. You are actually describing something that sounds like the best fitness center on the continent of Africa. And it is coming at a good time. Our team is preparing to go to the Paris Olympics. I would love for them to come to train here. You know, just the other day, I was in Havana, Cuba. One of the things I was doing in Cuba was to negotiate for our boxers, our national boxing team called the Hit Squad. It used to be a very good team. It used to represent Kenya very well. You will remember Kenya was the first African country to win a boxing gold medal at the Olympics through the late Robert Wangila Napuni. But since that time, our boxing has gone down. Cuba does very well in boxing. So I negotiated an MOU to send our hit squad to train in Cuba. And one of the reasons our boxers told me they want to train in Cuba is because they lacked a fitness center. You know, boxing is all about fitness. They lacked a fitness center to keep them in prime, pristine fitness condition. But now from what you have described, there will be no reason why these boys need to go to Cuba for fitness. They will train right here. They can train right here. So I'm already seeing openings for a lot of our sporting activities. Our football teams need fitness. You know, Harambee Stars are preparing for big matches, World Cup qualifiers. They should come and train here. So one of the things I'm going to ask you, and I have already whispered this to you, is that we should explore a formal partnership arrangement between you and the ministry through the Department of Sports, and then we'll progress that to have an arrangement between you and the federations. The Rugby Federation. Rugby is a high intensity, high fitness game. We are rebuilding our rugby. You should be able to have an arrangement with Mr. Sasha Mutai, the president of Kenya Rugby Union. Volleyball, you should be able to have an arrangement with them. Basketball, Mheshimiwa Rais alipokuwa Marekani juzi, umeona tumeweka sahihi na NBA. Unajua NBA, the National Basketball Association of the UN, that is the highest level of basketball. Through the efforts of our president, NBA is coming to Kenya. They are opening an office here next month. And NBA is also a high intensity training regime. Our basketballers should be able to train. So, yani umejipanga jamaa wewe. Wewe jamaa. You know they say a good football player plays where the ball is. A great football player plays where the ball is going to be, where the ball is going to be. So before the ball gets there, he's already there. Huyu jamaa so now we operate like the giraffe. We are seeing far, and I can assure you, my brother, that we are going to support you, because this is an enterprise that reflects the ingenuity and the creativity of our young people, and it also brings us together as a people. Tunapokaa hapa hivi, Muislamu na Mkristo, Msomali na Mluya na Mkikuyu na Mjaluo, we are just one. And it is an amazing thing for us to be just one. As one people, one country. So nakushukuru Saddam, kwanza nimefurahi sana kuona hii mlima ya binadamu. Unajua hii mlima ya binadamu ilikuja kwa ofisi yangu. Come on, I want these guys to see. You know, this young man is the strongest man in Kenya. He came to discuss with me a competition where he's going. It is the African Championship, isn't it? Yes, he's preparing to compete on the continent, and then he's also going to the US. And I would say, usiondoke hapa before Amalwa greets you, because you'll just realize you don't actually own a palm. But I'm very happy because when this young man came to my office, among the things he discussed with me, that was about 2 weeks ago, among the things he discussed with me was really the challenge of training, the challenge of having a good training environment for him to progress his sport. And it's a fast growing sport in the country. Sasa umepata bomba, umepata makao. Amepata makao, and we are going to be supporting him and also supporting him to grow this particular sport. Sport ya nguvu, strongman. It's called the strongman sport. So you have done a good thing. Nataka kuwashukuru na kuhakikishia kwamba chini ya uongozi wa Rais William Samoei Ruto kuna mipango mizuri kwa taifa letu. Na mimi ile sekta amenikabidhi kusimamia ya michezo na sanaa na vijana. Tunasukuma hilo gurudumu kabisa. Tutahakikisha kwamba tunaendelea kuinua hadhi ya Kenya na kuhakikisha kwamba tunapoinua hadhi ya Kenya, manufaa yanatiririka kufikia kina nani? Kufikia wananchi. Unajua sasa sisi tumequalify to host Africa Cup of Nations. There are going to be many foreign teams coming to Nairobi. They'll be very excited to train here. All those foreign teams will come for Africa, besides our own team. So we support you, and I want to congratulate you. And I think it's at this point that should I now declare, or should we declare later? we have a ribbon to cut. So asanteni sana, I appreciate you, and thank you for being sensitive to the special needs of various people, so that you have a customized section for our ladies, where they can train in a good environment, where their privacy and their status is respected, so that nobody will have any issue allowing their wife, their daughter, okay, to come and be part of the fitness program here. That is so sensitive of you. So ladies, you have no excuse. Asanteni sana na Allah abariki hii biashara. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes. Now we prepare ourselves for the ribbon cutting, where our CS will declare NextGen Gym to be officially open. So we allow passage, please, so that our VIP guests.
You know, Ndindi?
Yes, sir.
Mimi pia kujaribu hiki.
Si ni rahisi kwa
Omalwa. Omalwa will laugh at that. Omalwa listen like. Omalwa. Hii ni kama omusu mali. Like this.
paper.
Oh. Yeah. That is the right way. And the hand is supposed to be free.
Yeah.
Like that. Left. Oh, yeah. Like that. Okay, now we close.
And you must not appear like you're straight.
Yes. Okay, very good.
That's it.